Welcome back. Today we're replacing the front axle on the Subaru. Before you get started, you want to make sure you have a 32mm socket, and you want a punch cut something like that, fairly narrow with a beveled edge on it, and use that to pop the divot out of the axle nut. So go ahead and jack it up, pull the tire off, and get started. Once you get your tire off, you're going to want to take your little punch and like that, and the axle nut on the car, you'll want to take the end and put it in that little slot and beat the divot out of it, and then you can put your impact gun on it and you can spin that free. Once I spin that out, I'm going to take this tie rod end out. I'll also take the brake caliper off, and I'll pull this wheel speed sensor wire out, just so when I pull the knuckle out of the way, nothing can get pulled or ripped out. Now you're going to want to mark this top bolt here. This bolt adjusts the camber on the wheel, so you'll want to mark that before you take it out so you can put it back. And then you can just take the nuts off. Gently tap the bolts out. Just a little bit long knuckle. And work the axle out of the hub. There you go. Once you get the axle out of the knuckle, you can just push it in, grab the cup, and pop it right out. Then your new axle goes in just the same. Put it in, get your splines lined up. You can kind of use it as a hammer to push itself in. Then you can reassemble the knuckle. So now we got everything reinstalled, and all that is left is to torque this axle nut. If you have someone else around, you can get them to hold the brakes and you can just torque it with it how it is. Or if you're working by yourself like I am, you can pop the center ring out of your rim, and then you can put that back on, set the car down, put it in park, and torque it. And then you'll need to jack the car back up and punch that axle nut into the groove. Now that your axle nut is tight, you want to take your punch and just tap this down in, just like that. Now you're ready to put everything back together and go for a drive. There you go, guys. Once you get your tire back on and torqued, you're ready to hit the road again. Thanks for watching. Hit the like button if it helped.